But for real, you don't know what some of these men walking around with in their pants. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Lolo. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, you already know I do it for my ladies. Smash that subscribe button and let's get right into the video. So ladies, I see a lot of us just jumping into relationships, situationships, and we jumping into ships and we not really knowing what we're jumping into. We're just jumping in and we're not asking all the right questions. Now, there are a gazillion questions that you should be asking somebody that you're talking to, but I'm just gonna name a few today that, you know, that just kind of popped up in my head. And I know there's so many more, but I'm just gonna name a few. And I also want to show y'all a little video by Creflo Dollar. It's funny, but it's so true. Like, who are you talking to? Who are you getting into relationships with? We need to be more wise with who we invest our time into, who we are letting invest into us. This goes for the guys too. Like, guys, y'all can ask ladies these questions. So here's the video by Creflo Dollar.
Y'all need to sit down and go on a whole lot of dates. What's your name? Is that your real name? Do you have your daddy's name? When can I meet your daddy? Is your dad and mama together? How do you act when you get mad? Do you throw things? Do you cuss around? Do you beat up on people? I need to know, do you have a job? Where do you work at? How much money do you make? How long you been working there? Do you have a bank account? How is your credit? Can I see your credit score? Do you have a house? Or you live in an apartment? Do you pay for your gas in your car? Do you live with your mama and them? I need to understand what you're doing, what you like to eat. Do you plan on being fine like that all your life? Or you plan on getting big? How many children do you want to have? Will you get upset if we don't have no kids? You plan on having an inheritance? Do you have insurance? Can you pay for your funeral if you were to die today? And you need to ask that woman how you look without your makeup. Don't put none on tomorrow. I need to see. The hair you got on your head, is that yours or did you purchase it? And if you purchase it, is it paid for or are you in debt? I need to know. When you blink your eyes, are those your eyelashes or did you buy those from somewhere? I need to know. You smell good today, but what about tomorrow morning? I need to know. Do you believe in taking showers at night or in the morning? Do you believe in taking 3 days off and then take shower? How is your relationship with soap and water? I need to know. Are you attracted to men or women? Are you trying to marry me because you're trying to hide something? I know you look manly, but what is it? What you doing in the booth, in the back, in the corner, in the dark? Flip Wilson, I got to tell you, I need to know. Did your daddy commit adultery? Did his daddy commit adultery? Because I don't know if this thing, you know, got a part 3 in it, and I don't want to be no part of it. You asked a bunch of questions. Don't ever talk about you ain't got nothing to talk about.
So yeah, it was funny, but it's so true. Ladies, we really have to start asking these guys these questions because it's too much stuff running out of here. Here's a bonus extra 10 questions that I have. How do you handle conflict? All right, does he get mad? Does he throw things? Does he throw things at people when he gets mad? Does he storm around? Does he lift the house up? How would you want conflict to be handled? Do you have any kids? Believe it or not, some guys are not gonna tell you that they have kids unless you ask them. And even then, when you ask them, some of them will not tell you that they have kids. They will straight up lie. And that's when you have to get your investigative work done, ladies. Some of them be lying out here. You need to do your background 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 check on them. What are your intentions for me? What's the whole point of you wanting to get into a relationship with me? What's the whole point of this? Just get in it just to lay with me, just to say you did it? Is this something that you just want to try? Are you looking at me like a sample? I have a video on that, by the way. Shameless plug. How do you plan on leading me in this relationship? How do you plan on protecting me? Because as the man, Your role is to be that provider, is to be that protector, is to be that leader. How do you plan on doing that? What are some of the things that make you responsible? How do you plan on being responsible? How do you want to show me that you're responsible? What do you think are the exact roles of a man and a woman? Do you think that I should be in the kitchen all day, flipping it up, wrist twisting, burning my hands while you sit on the couch, drink beer, watch fight night, play 2K? Or do you think that this is a partnership? I know some men that are saying, like, flat out, they will tell you a woman should be in the kitchen, should be cleaning, and should be quiet. What are your career/work goals? What do you hope to accomplish in life? What are your goals? How do you plan on achieving them? If they are not effectively working on it step by step, having their goals down, having their objectives as to how they're going to reach their goals, they just wishing. And honey, you're going to be wishing right next to him. Do you believe in polygamy? Some of them probably think that having 2-3 wives is fine. You'll be in for a rude awakening when you finally cuff and then he having something else on the side because he believe in polygamy, aka side chicks. The only side piece that he should be having is a meal, fries, mashed potatoes, or some macaroni. That's the only side pieces that you should be having. Have you been STD/HIV tested? I think this one is so important. Y'all probably laughing at me by now, but with all of these questions, like some of these questions are like, what the hell? But for real, you don't know what some of these men walking around with in their pants. Do you have the sickle cell trait? Okay, I know it sounds weird, but honestly, if you have the sickle cell trait and the other person has the sickle cell trait, then you guys are gonna have babies with sickle cell anemia. You wanna know, what kind of traits is he carrying? Is that something that you would want to risk? What runs in your family? What is hereditary? You have high blood pressure? You have diabetes? What is it? Last one, but not least, how do you handle your money? Are you a saver? Are you a spender? And if you spend, what do you spend on? That will help you understand also how he is in the area of self-control. These are like just a little bit of questions that I have. There's so many other questions that you should be asking somebody that you're dating or talking to, but I wouldn't be able to put it all in one video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If it brought you some type of value, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.